A few days ago, I posted a video about study skills and working smarter, not harder, when it came to learning things. And that video mainly focused on studying from textbooks. Somebody asked me over the weekend what to do if there aren't any textbooks for your course, or if your lecturer or your teacher doesn't use textbooks. Well, studying from lecture notes is a bit different than studying from textbooks. It requires a bit more organization and it requires a bit more effort. But that said, there are still ways to make it more efficient and less tedious. So the best way that I've come across is study groups. So you form a study group with some other students, 2 or 3 students, and what you do is you break down the subject by topic, and each of you goes off and you research the topic. You read your notes, you do a little independent research, do the recommended reading on the topic, and what you do is you try to make it so you can explain it to the rest of your group. Now that has a couple of advantages. So the first advantage, of course, is that if you're explaining something, you actually deepen your own understanding of it. So you have a much more robust framework for that knowledge by the time you're finished. But the second thing is that when somebody who is a kind of a peer is explaining something to you, they tend to use more accessible language than somebody who's already an expert in that subject. So it can really help you to grasp concepts that maybe might be a bit tricky. Now, some people, of course, may have difficulties in actually getting a study group. There might be time issues or other organizational problems. The thing is, you can do that method alone, but you do require someone who's actually willing to sit and listen to you explain. You don't even have to have an actual person. You can actually just make videos, record explanations onto TikTok if you want. Put them up, post them or don't post them. It's up to you. But the idea is basically if you can just explain the topic, it's much more likely to stick in your head, and when it comes to exam time, you have a really good shot at getting a better grade.